Hello, ho, ho, yeah. Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully this will record on time. I will just check a few things, like setting up the chat, because this is not set up yet. And yeah. Hopefully I won't fall asleep today, like the days before. Okay. I will be ready in a few seconds. Just give me a few moments. Then, yeah. Few moments and then I will be ready. And yeah, hello to the one who joined recently. Yeah. Why is the chat not showing any sign? Strange. I should try it again. Ah, here it works, okay. No. Don't know why it works now. Here we go. Perfect. So, yeah, now I kind of re-included the chat. And yeah, I can now let me pick the music. Streaming music. This, by the way, was me mumbling something, not the actual music. This is also not actual music, this is an ad. So, too loud. Hopefully this is not too loud or too quiet, however in which direction you wanna go. Yeah, okay. Any questions, anything you wanna know? Anything you want me to cover, write it in the chat. And yeah, with that in mind, I will probably start now. So where did we end last time? We run the main function. Ah yeah, we were creating backgrounds to get a more appealing look like this, or like this here. Or this, or this. Yeah, okay, so background system works. Now let's kind of change the look of the rocks, because yeah, they now for the class level. Let's see. Where is it? Let's first close all tabs here. And can you see everything? Yeah, you should be able to view everything. And yeah. Okay. And hello to the one who joined recently. Yeah, we are kind of creating or working on our Pygame. And yeah, in the chat, anything new? No, nothing in the chat. So I will simply continue. Okay, this is not, we know we need a level generator. And what we're gonna do now is pretty simple. We want to decrease the amount of walks. Now, how can we do it? Walk. In range 800 is a little bit too much, so let's say 100. Yeah, better. Many blobs. And I'm dead. Okay, but yeah, it works. Works fine. And looks much better in my opinion. So my hand feels itchy. This shouldn't disturb us in any way. But just a coincidence, maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Okay.
Where's?
Oops, this was a mistake. Oh, my hand feels itchy. And okay, so now we got the sword. Perfect. Cool. Oh, I guess it's cool. Okay, so now I need to level up. Okay. Oh yeah, no. Let's see. So difficulty level increased. Now let's see. But yeah, background system is reasonable. Okay, here we have the boss. Yeah, nothing works regarding the boss. Need to update this. Maybe now, maybe later. Let's see. First of all, okay, we have less walks. Let us look for walk assets, I guess. That's most reasonable thing, I guess. Walk asset. This looks okay, I guess. Asset free. Of course, nothing is for free. Like always? Okay, so how can we handle that? Let's see. Okay, not this way, maybe. Let me look in the chat. Nothing new in the chat. Okay, so I can continue. And hello to the one who joined recently, or to everyone who joined recently. Got a few more viewers. Yeah, we are doing Pygame, or trying to create a roguelike Pygame. Any questions regarding what I'm doing now, you can write in the chat also, like anything you want me to cover. Yeah. Okay, so now I really need a walk asset. Maybe I could I have an idea, like yeah, the idea is that I will create this looks reasonable. Okay, but it won't look like you probably let me show you the picture. One second. If I go to store it and import it here, is it? No. Yeah, this should be it. It looks cool, but I can't implement it because, yeah, it's not a solid background. I'm looking more for a background that works. Don't know how to handle that yet. Maybe. Or not maybe. I will try something. One second. A video right there. It's almost transparent. Okay, but I need another idea. This won't help much. So how can I? Yeah, I will simply try it with a new background. Maybe that will do it. Okay, I will copyright free background bricks.
Wenn ich Geld ins Ausland sende, brauche ich einen Weg, den ich
Annoying
vertrauen kann.
ad.
Vor allem, wenn ich damit mein...
Or I will create my own brick asset. Yeah, I will simply create my own. So let me begin. Can you see GIMP 1 second? Yes, you can see it. So yeah, new. Only 2020 pixel. Now gray color is perfect. Now next step is singing. something like this. And this. Okay, let's try it out. Doesn't look good, but yeah. Maybe if I get more viewers, I maybe reach some people who can send me assets. Doesn't look good, but yeah. Yeah. By the way, I should post on Twitter that I'm streaming. Okay. Now that I created the asset, I can probably first let me export it here. Now where is the desktop? Here it is. Okay, now I should be able to import it. If I'm not stupid, what I probably am. Level background. Background bricks. So now so, oh, okay, this is not needed at the moment. And yeah, where are the obstacles? Main object, obstacles, wall, walk. BG walk equals Pygame point image point load. Okay, but I don't wanna have a red potion, of course, so let's try something else. And hello to the one who joined recently. We are working on Pygame, trying to create a roguelike, a roguelike game. So we need to copy this path for test BG Wix. This is it. Copy path reference. And let's see, level generator, non-movable obstacles, storage, yeah. Image equals BG walk, save point, image equals image, and now back to level generator. We need to use the build function. We just check, nothing new in the chat. Okay. Now level generator. Walk. Draw point, rectangle. Okay. How can I implement that? There are many possibilities while I'm trying to think, if I'm able to think, because my brain is hurting. Okay, a brain can't hurt, by the way. If you are having a headache, it's most of the time it's just your skull that hurts, but actually it's not your brain most of the time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is not the brain that hurts. Maybe the muscles connecting the brain and the skull. They can feel pain. So the muscles that connect your brain with the skull can actually feel pain, but not the brain at all. And hello to the next one who joined recently. Yeah, usually I want to code, but at the moment I'm trying to explain why you can have a headache. So feel free to join, make any recommendations, suggestions and anything like that. Okay, now I should something about the rectangle stuff. So maybe I have an idea. Pygame point, draw rectangle. Now let me see, non-movable obstacle. Depth point, blid image, self and screen. Draw screen. Pygame point. So where's blitz? I need a kind of blueprint for that. Blitz. Ah, here. Anything new in the chat? No, nothing new in the chat. So I will simply continue. Okay. Split image. Oh, I'm totally, by the way, in the wrong one, because image BG walk. Save point, not in it. Image equals image. Oh, hello, Hitai. You could maybe multi-processing. You could also try. Did you already try it with multi-threading? Working with a data frame. And then I would recommend, before you dive into multiprocessing, first of all, you use maybe multi-threading. Oh yeah, okay. But yeah, you have, 1 second, let me sit straight. You have working with a data frame. So you're looping through the elements of the data frame or something like this? So you have like a big data frame, or how are you gonna doing it? Okay, a list of file path, and you want to put it inside the data. You want to make a data frame containing the path. By the way, I need to check. Because the chat is not fully visible. Okay, I get it. Oh yeah, okay, for chessbot. So, list, let me think. Oh yeah, okay. No, sorry. This is was an external program. So I have a data frame that contains okay, so it's you have a chatbot that have a data frame that with only 2 columns, game and results. The game's a list of okay. And you're doing it, I guess, you are doing it recursively. So, or what is inside the dictionary? Okay. And you're doing it, I guess, you are doing it recursively. So, or what is inside the dictionary? Or is the dictionary containing the movements which are done? Using a method which are done. Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess I kind of get it now. Okay. Representing it in string. 1 second, I can hear myself. But yeah, so, and you want to make a data frame out of it. Yeah, that I'm thinking that doesn't seem like a job for. But if I'm correct, I don't know if multiprocessing will help regarding that. It's created using a method of games essential. Let me think. Yeah, but you can do this with this can be done with multi-threading. You have different threads who will kind of have different inputs or execute a function with different inputs according to the thread, because by multi-threading you can simply create a class that represents a thread, which also inheritance from a thread, from multi-threading thread, and there you can kind of code it that it will do the function, different parts of the function, and add it to the data frame. This is totally possible, and yeah. And yeah, multi-threading is, for example, really useful if you have just, in that case you could, it could maybe, because also multiprocessing is much more complicated because you are running kind of two applications, and to coordinate them that they kind of do the same or don't, that you don't get any hazards, that's much more difficult. I tried it once and I really it kind of worked, but not as efficient as if I simply would have done it. Yeah, I think multi-threading could make it quicker. You can try it. So I guess you wrote a function that kind of looks that. Yeah, I would definitely try it. So it looks really like you have a function that kind of has the file path and an input, and try to kind of compute it into new data for the data frame, if I'm correct. And that could be done by multiple threads, because you kind of can, it doesn't save the time of calculating. So you won't save the time of calculating, because multiple threads doesn't make the calculating process quicker, but it will make the process of diving into different dictionaries quicker. Like, how can I describe it? What multiprocessing, for example, is a perfect way if you have multiple websites you want to check certain data on, or multiple APIs, then not multiprocessing, I mean multi-threading can help you. Or if you have, and I guess diving into files could also be solved by multi-threading. I'm pronouncing it strangely. But do you know how multi-threading works? It isn't hard to implement, it's really not that hard. Perfect. I would always kind of, I would always implement a little timer comparing the execution times, so that you don't even need more times, because in some cases using multi-threading, in some cases multi-threading can lead to even more execution time, because you just need more time to calculate to different threads. It's like cooking with multiple pots, but you only have one soup. Sometimes multi-threading is like cooking with four times the same soup, or you're just using a big pot instead of 4 small pots. So sometimes, Okay. $10 minutes, but seems like a case for multi-threading. But maybe you can try it, and if it doesn't make it quicker in any sense, then By the way, I know. Oh no, it's a German tutorial. I just wanted to send you a good multi-processing tutorial if you. If you have that many files, it can take a lot of time, and creating data frames yeah, of course, has execution time, even if it's a. Yeah. Tomorrow you have an exam about. Tomorrow I have an exam about objects and classes in Python, or you're using another language? Ah, okay. Yeah, and if you have only one loop, it needs a lot of time. And data frames, creating data frames, even if Pandas uses C code. Oh, that's cool. You are kind of feel safe regarding that, or do you have any questions? Can I help you with anything? If I can help you with anything, feel free to maybe switch to polars. I don't. I didn't dive that much into polars, but you could try it. I would recommend trying everything out. Yeah, of course. And wow, I got 7 viewers, kind of. Yeah, headings. If I got 9 viewers today, I'm having a new record. So, yeah, really curious. Oh, Rust is also a language I need. But at the moment for studying, I need to get back to Java, which is kind of simple because, yeah, Java was the first language I ever attended. Whoa, I got 9 viewers. Okay, so that was. I am working on a roguelike game. I can show you. Really simple at the moment. I have this guy who is running around, killing these little blobs. Yeah, I've kind of increased the loot of the blobs, so I get a sword in the early game. I can equip it. It's even a rare sword, and then you can maybe see the sword animation. And yeah, every enemy drops a sword because I've needed something to just for testing issues. And yeah, you can switch to new levels with different backgrounds. Now we got new enemies, and it will kind of go on like that. Yeah. Where did you? Inputs. Okay, where did you learn to code? And YouTube tutorials. And then I started to study computer science later, a year later. But yeah, my first coding, most of the coding I learned was on YouTube. No, the maps are generated. But first I forgot to read that. I don't really understand when a function inside a class requires more inputs. Okay, let's find that out. So, let me just create something, project generator, test class. New Python file, test class. Yeah, and you can create class testy. Oh no, in this case you don't need brackets. And what do you mean with more inputs, like def init is like you mean the self, or what do you mean with the input, increased input? Init is like you mean the self, or what do you mean with the input, increased input? You're on your first year, yeah, and you're using of data science degree. That's cool. I don't really, because I'm a kind of doing, you call it in Germany Fernstudium, which means you're studying from home and you don't have really years or degrees anymore. You kind of do some cases, do some subjects, and then you will, it's not that strictly as a usual. I studied before in a usual university until, yeah, I guess it was the third semester. Okay, so to young Switchblade, you really don't need bootcamp. There are so many. There's so many tutorials on YouTube. And yeah, for example, what I hope I'm pronouncing hit after that with you can try Code Wars, Lead Code, something like this, and getting more. If you have class. Okay, so yeah, because it's kind of different. So this is also called a magic method because of the two underscores after it. And if you're creating a class is like a blueprint for an object for a more complex data type. And for that, if you, for example, have a class which is called rectangle, you need to have something like always height and width, because a rectangle needs at least 2 parameters. And the self is always needed because this is just a blueprint. This is not actually an object. If we, for example, create self point height, let me just create a simple one equals height, self point width equals width, and def calculate, or how you call it in English, calculate content, let's call it content, self. In this case, you can return self point height multiplied with self point width divided by 2. And so yeah, the parameters in the init function are the parameters you want to decide by your own when creating a rectangle, because yeah, like already said, this is just a blueprint or like a recipe for a rectangle, and now you can create your own rectangles, like rectangle 1 equals rectangle, and now in the brackets we need to add the height like 2 and the width like 4, and then we can print rectangle 1.height, rectangle 1.width. Okay, we should do it like this. F and yeah. And then if you run it, you see the parameters I gave it, and you can also print rec1 point, yeah, calculate content, and now he will simply multiply 2 with 4 and divide it by 2, which is 4.0. Hello Whiskey! Yeah, I'm writing because someone asked how classes work. Don't understand is what when you create another function. Like, oh, what kind of function do you mean? Can you give me an example? Like def point What can be a function that needs new parameters? For example, change height. This can be if we have a rectangle and want to change the height, we need of course the parameter new height. And then self point. This should be called, by the way, set height. Self point height equals new height. And you can do the same with get height. In Java we learned that we never should do something like this, rectangle 1.height, but we should create a function called getHeight, and then we return the height of the actual object. Yeah, it's you are referencing. It's a reference. Like, yeah. For example, let me see. That's why if we call rectangle 2 equals rectangle 1, we are just using a reference to it. We are not copying it. We have only one object. That's if you mean that. If we say rectangle 2 equals rectangle 1. This is bad. You should never do that. You should instead use something like def point copy self return rectangle self point height and self point width. Because now if we do it like this and we change rectangle 1 point set height to 10 and we print rectangle 2 point height, you will see it also prints 10 because we have always the same class. So you should always do a function like this if you want to copy it. That could be maybe a cool new short video where I explain this. Because you always should create a copy function. Like already said, who said it? He had said it, So, Victor, you have any other questions? Maybe you want to know something else, because I don't know if I got your question right. Maybe you ask it in a different way. No problem. Thanks for the questions. That's what keeps these live streams alive. So, perfect. That's now I feel better. And if you got any new questions, you can just write a comment under any video, under any live stream, and then I answer it. I try to live stream most of the days. Some days I'm too sleepy, or I have to do different stuff. But ask anything, and I will try to answer it the best way I can. Good night, good night, good night. Good night. Really high stream account, really high view account today, which is really cool, by the way. Good night, good night. And thanks for subscribing, by the way. Forgot to thank you regarding that. Okay, so Let's head back. Anything new in the chat? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Thanks, bro. Can you... Ah, okay. I didn't answer. What did I... There's so many new questions. Writing test case. Yeah, this was for... So the test class were just for the sake of explaining how classes and objects work. Yeah. Hi, by the way. I think some... No. It's okay. It's okay. I can't pronounce your name, but it's totally okay. So, can you? I guess. Let me see. In C, so in the C language, you have. I'm now referring to the question of. Hiaf or hitaf, can you ID object to compare memory address? Let me try it. I didn't try it yet because, but yeah, let me see. Let's say rectangle 2 and print ID rectangle 1. Let's simply try it. Yeah, it's the same address as you can see. Maybe, can you see it? Yeah, you could see it here. It's the same address. So if you comparing them equals ID rectangle 1. I didn't try it out yet also. You get it true. Perfect. Thank you for that. I didn't, yeah. Hello, Goen. Okay, cool. Goen. Now I can't. Yeah. So I'm still confused a little bit. Wouldn't it be possible to calculate the area of the without self just by... The thing is, if you want to calculate the... If you want to calculate the area, yes, I should call it area. You need the specific height and the width of the object. So self-point height means the specific height of rectangle 1, and yeah, the width of the specific width of rectangle 1. You can also use, but this then is what would be an object. For example, if you can also create this def, calculate rectangle area height and width, and you can simply return height multiplied with width divided by 2. You can do it like this, but then you need these parameters, and if we just calculate the area, you don't need any parameters, so you can just create a rectangle. So in this case, print calculate rectangle area. You simply need parameters like 2 and 3, and print rectangle 1, 2, point calculate area. Now you, in this case, you don't need any parameters, as you can see here. That's the difference. Oh yeah, if you use the copy function, it should be a different ID. I can say print rectangle 1 equals rectangle 2 and 5, and rectangle 2 equals rectangle 1 point copy, and now print ID of rec1, print ID of rec2. Now let's simply try it. Yeah, as you can see, the address is different. Print id rectangle 2 equals id rectangle 1 gives us false. And by the way, go on, were I able to answer it? If not, please tell me. No problem, no problem. Thank you. Perfect that I could help. That's good. And yeah, so what was the next thing I wanted to do? Can't see if this is even illegal. I guess this could be give us an exception, but I can try it. Yeah, this may be referring to the, let's see, equals rectangle 2. Yes, seems to be referring to the address. No problem, no problem. Yeah, if you print rectangle, if you simply print rectangle 2. Yeah. But by the way, to hit off, you should always do it with the IDE, I guess, because you can, in some cases, you want to define the equal by your own. And you can simply do it, for example, by self point half equals self other point half and self point width equals other point width. We return that. And now we wrote our own function, and now we can print rectangle 2 equals rectangle 1. And now we get a true. And before that we get a false without defining our own. And that's why you should always use the ID. Because yeah, I love using magic methods. I will be right back. I will just make myself a cup of coffee now or later. Now I'm thinking, because I got a lot of viewers. If I delay the break a little bit. We can try it. Print to... No, as you can see, it doesn't have 3. Sorry, but you could maybe create def total equality self other, and then you can return. And ID of self equals ID of other. Something like this. So yeah, this is possible. And thanks for the new subscriber. Why, I got, I guess, 10 new subscribers today. It's really cool. And this lately, usually, yeah, you can, even if you the Python doesn't implement it, there's maybe a package that implements it, or you can implement it by yourself. And you can also, for example, what you can do is def let's call something def add try return self point width self point calculate area plus other accept exception return self point calculate area plus late area. And now we should be able to print rectangle 1 plus rectangle 2 with 10, but also something like this. Yeah. Yeah, I usually do that at the start of the, but I can try to sing it now, even if but I need a coffee then to get my heart. By the way, this is not why I'm good at singing, it's just funny because I have this strong German accent and I really can laugh about my own singing when I kind of re-entering my stream and yeah, rewatch what mess I've done. Okay. Yeah, see you in a few minutes. Where's my break picture? This is my break picture. Oh, and I've already made this one. Be right back. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. Oh, I have to look up for the rest of the lyrics. 1 second. Oh, every night in my dream. My heart will go on. Every night in my dreams I see you, I feel you, far across the distance and spaces between us. You have come to show you go on, near, far, wherever you are. I believe that the, oh god, I can't read that, heart does go on. Okay, something like this. I mean, yeah. Wasn't it perfect? It was perfection. Okay. What is next? I can do more weird stuff with my test class here. Add. I wanna try if this works without the add. And rectangle 3. Yeah, so I totally have to use the try and accept block, and with that, I'm able to move on. Okay. Next step. By the way, I didn't make myself a coffee because it's already 2 AM and I need to work tomorrow, but yeah, that's why I instead got kind of trying to get sober, and instead of a coffee I am drinking water, but I am looking forward for my coffee tomorrow. Ooh. I love coffee. I tell it in every stream. I freaking love coffee. So, same would go for subtract or add, or what can we else do? Def string. Return. New line. Now let's print rectangle 2. Okay, like this. Perfect. Now we can, as you can see, if we now print rectangle 2, because we said def string, and yeah, this is kind of implicit that he will print that. Yeah. Easy peasy. What else? Oh, it's a long time ago since I really used magic methods in Python. Oh, I'm sorry for moaning. What next step? Maybe string. Def length bytes class. Can do so much. It's kind of eternal. Oh, this is difficult. So long ago since I did something like this, if you iterate. Maybe later. Or tomorrow when I'm more awake. Yeah. When I'm more not asleep. Which is the implication of being awake. Okay. So, next. Call. Print. Save point width. Print save point height. Print save point calculate. Oh yeah. Now let's use rectangle 3 with brackets. And now he's printing 5, 2 and 5 because we are using it as a function. Anything new in the chat? No, nothing new in the chat. So I will continue by drink some water first. If you have any questions or want me to do anything, don't be shy. Write it in the chat. I will try my best. Sorry, I can't get the music out of my ear. And thanks for the new subscriber. Wow, 533. Oh, this goes really far, really fast. Okay. What can I also try to show? Could also do some Java, but not now. Maybe later. Rectangle, def copy. Can we also use magic methods? What else? Now I will try something different. Maximum recursion, please. If not, arc0 turn. Cool. Now I made the core function recursive. Recursive call function. Let's see. We can kind of mix it together. I will go to bed, by the way. I really need to sleep soon. So please don't mind if I won't make that much longer. But tomorrow is Friday. Friday can be a longer streaming day. And there will be cases where I can stream up to like 4 to 6 hours. There will be longer streams soon. But yeah, I guess not today. Arguments and keyboard arguments. Now let's make it even more complicated. Let's use def sub. Hello to the one who joined recently. Yeah, we're doing some creating strange classes, strange objects. If you have any questions or want me to cover anything, please write it down. Okay, now I want to do something like rectangle 2, but oh, this kind of works well. Rectangle 1. If anyone wants me to be explained why this works, just write it in the chat. But this works. Kind of because I use this as using the try block in the magic method, so he simply tried to subtract it implicit, and if it doesn't work, he just expects that the other object is also a rectangle. Yeah. Sorry for the morning. Maybe it's time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Oh, yeah, I can stream at least some minutes more. Could work on my Pygame maybe? Yes, have point blit image. Blit. Queen, okay. screen. And of course self point. In Java it is called this point x and this point y. Didn't thought of making this long or this lately. Anyways. In range 0, self point, x size 20 for y in range 0, self y size 20 and here something like this. And then do it like plus x plus y. Now let's use level generator obstacle. Let's see. Thinking. How I can solve this. Obstacle point. Oh, where was it? Split image. Split image screen. Oh, so now let's run main pie. Okay, it doesn't work, but we are also in the wrong. Wrong list. Okay, here we are in the usual one. Okay. Lit image. For ops in obstacles. Okay. Will it? Okay. Then let's simply print it. Anything new in the chat? No. Okay, nothing new in the chat, so I will continue. Guess. No, I don't get it. Okay, he needs a... Maybe he needs a tuple? Yeah, it was a tuple. Oh, cool. Hey, this looks decent. Yeah, it was a tuple. Oh, cool. Hey, this looks... Okay, I'm dead, but at least... Really looks like a war. Still needs to contain random colors, but that is something we can do tomorrow. Wow, +6. Oh, this is maybe max level. Okay. Anything new in the chat? Let me have a quick look at chat. The check, I mean. Okay, I wanted to say, let me check if there's something new in the chat. No, but I don't see anything new. Will I sleep now? really thinking about getting to bed. Yeah, I guess now it's time to say goodbye. Yeah, kind of not a long stream today, but I will stream longer in the future. And yeah, I still hope you had fun watching me today, or watching today what I created, what I did. Hopefully seeing you all in the next stream tomorrow. I will try to make a stream tomorrow. And until that, I wish you a wonderful evening, dinner time, night time, whatever time it is in your country. See you hopefully in the next video. Bye bye.